You're showing up, you're doing all the things to market and sell in your business, but for some reason, it feels like there are lots of lurkers who are consuming your content and saving it, but you're not seeing any conversions. Now, today we're going to dive into two main topics. One, breaking down the key methods that you can implement within your business today to turn those lurkers into leads. And two, the messaging shifts that you need to tweak within your marketing in order to get your lurkers into clients and just having conversations with you in general. Now, lurkers genuinely have such a special place in my heart because they know what they want. They're here for a good time to consume your content and they're clear on where they're at. And so we don't want to bombard your loyal lurkers. We just want to spark a connection from your end as well. A lot of lurkers, they're clicking on your links, they're saving your content, but you have no idea who is doing this and you're wanting to start generating them as leads or just to know who's there in your world. So this is what you're going to do to funnel them in. One of the things that you can do is create a free live masterclass or a pre-recorded workshop that you can have your ideal clients or audience opt into. This could be a specific solution to a specific problem that your ideal clients are seeing within their life or business. And in the form, in the opt-in form, including space to input their name, their email, and Instagram handle that you can have. And if you're loving organic networking, which I personally love, you already know if you've had a conversation with me before, then reaching out to them and shooting them a message like, hey, saw that you joined, so excited for you to be there or to consume this. Let me know if you have any questions. And that's it. Leave it at that. No cold pitching or anything. Just spark a connection and a conversation. In this case, I love running a free quarterly live masterclass on the topics that you love, such as marketing, sales, and conversions. And I'll take that recording and put it in something where I call my free business vault. And in there, ideal clients can opt in anytime throughout the year to watch the replay. Now, for me as a business and marketing mentor, this is great because you're able to hear how I articulate things, break things down, and a strong sense of my mentorship style in terms of communication and methods. Now, this could look very different for you in your niche industry and your ideal client niche as well. So, some important questions I want you to analyze is one, how do my ideal clients like to consume on a low ticket level, time wise, application wise, that would benefit them, and want them coming back for more. That could look like an ebook, a free vault of things, prompts, templates, etc. And two, what are some ways that you can position yourself to have them reach out to you or interact? So for example, if you're running a free masterclass, maybe an opportunity at the end for a quick hot seat Q&A, or if it's an ebook, an opportunity for them to save an Instagram story slide and share on their profile while tagging you. Little things like that can really help you elevate your relationships with those in your audience and build a much stronger community. Another thing you can do is if you're seeing a bunch of link clicks but no conversion, then you could start inviting your ideal clients to message you in the DMs, right? With a specific word for you to actually have a sales conversation or navigate the questions that they have about working with you or offers itself. When you kind of have this space allowing them to do so, it makes it a lot more comfortable for them to have that conversation with you. Something you can also do is creating a pricing guide that includes an opt-in form in order to actually receive the PDF or the private website of the investment to working with you and all of those things. So you're able to actually nurture them in the DMs or email. Again, this really depends on where you're at in terms of transparency within your pricing. I just find that when you create space or an opportunity for your ideal clients, especially lurkers who have been following you but haven't necessarily engaged with you, your content whatsoever, I find that when you're inviting your ideal clients to start a conversation with you, it leaves space for them to do so and a lot more comfortability when they do. And, I also find it allows you to have so much more organic market research. It's almost like, you start to begin to see market research on a daily basis versus having to continuously wonder what my ideal clients are thinking, what they're feeling, all of these things through, every quarter through active client market research because your audience and community is so warm. It's created a dynamic where your ideal clients actually come to you and they start sharing like how they're feeling, what they're seeing in their business. There's no wall up or guard up because of this nature or because of this dynamic that you've set within your community in the online space. And so when you're in this constant loop of constantly improving your messaging, constantly shifting and elevating your messaging to really call to your ideal clients on a deeper level, then those lurkers who are consuming our content, saving everything, but not engaging, they actually make that extra effort to engage because you've created this energy in your world that holds space for them. Our goal is to not bombard these lurkers because we want to start inviting them into the conversation that you want to start kind of inviting them into your world and questions engaging with you, really creating like solid relationships moving forward. And if you're constantly seeing signs of visibility within your content, but no actual tangible engagement that is happening in the DMs, happening in your content, then you have a lot of lurkers in your space. And so you don't necessarily have a sales problem. You might have a marketing problem, or you're not sharing enough of your personal brand. To create a bridge for these lurkers to connect with you. And so I emphasize a lot with my clients to always make sure to incorporate your personal and business brand into your messaging because as much as it's important for your ideal clients or your clients to get the transformation to have the solutions within their business when working with you, there's also so many extraneous factors like clear communication, actually working with you through that time together. And those aspects are almost just as important, if not more important, as the transformation and solutions. So making both parties, you and your clients that you're working with, have a really good time. And so a lot of times when we lack that personal brand within our content marketing, it makes it really difficult for your ideal clients, especially those lurkers, to envision what working with you would look like. And lots of times when I'm analyzing the marketing for my clients from just what I've seen in the online space, is that we're not seeing enough of you. Like, we need to see more of you, your methods, how you support your clients. And when there's a gap in that, it makes it really difficult for your ideal clients to envision working with you because they don't know how you necessarily do things within your business, how you articulate things, the way that you move, your mentality when working with your clients, your hot takes, and things like that. So, as much as client attraction is really important, so is client repetition. So if you're wanting to start converting those lurkers or non-existent visibility within your business and on your socials, it's important to start elevating your messaging in multiple different ways. Elevating the messaging within your personal brand, your business brand, as well as what you do, the problems that you're solving, the solutions that you're providing for your clients when working with you, and overall just like the support in general to really bridge the gap between you and your ideal clients. Because the reason why you're seeing so many lurkers is because they're having a difficult time connecting with you and starting the conversation with you. So whether it's you starting the conversation or them starting the conversation, it's important to have a bridge to connect to. Now, lurkers are everything, and I mean this with so much love because most of my clients who have inquired to work with me, maybe we were following each other, but most of the time they never really engaged with my content, but they have opted into my free masterclasses, or they've opted into listening to my podcast episodes and kind of immerse themselves with my content and how I articulate things, my hot takes, all of those things. they were able to binge my content, but they never really replied to my Instagram stories. And so a lot of conversations happened behind the scenes, myself removed, but they were starting to envision working with me, picturing what it would look like for me to support them. The same thing is happening to you and every online business owner who has a clear, intentional, strategic, and effective marketing strategy as well.